Ilishka's looking better.
She is, but she's not happy. God sent the poor girl great trials.
Indeed.
Did you know her whole family was wiped out by the plague? She was barely 12.
Losing your family isn't easy.
Ah, sorry, I wasn't thinking. So, did you find out anything about that kin of hers?
I have. I tracked them down. They say they'd take her in, but I'm not sure she'd do well there.
Leave that to her. I just hope she'll be better off than now.
Can you help me with training my...
Certainly.
Well,
I've heard the way you talk about her, and, would you like Ilishka to stay?
You know, Hal, she was always the sweetest girl. When she came with her family to Rattay, still single, she was a sight to behold. And it might surprise you, but she even had a word or two for me now and again. It grieved me when she married that wastrel. It was a foolish idea, but I always thought maybe she and I could... Well, fate likes a good laugh. Now I've strung up her old man. I have her under my roof. After all the years I was thinking of her. I don't want her to leave, but I don't want her to be unhappy here either.
Have you made your mind up?
I can't decide. I don't know Mishik's kin at all. But at least I'd have a family.
Herman could give you a family, too.
He's a decent, upright fellow. I've met none better, and that's the honest truth. But he's an executioner.
And what's the problem? That the other women won't chat with you down at the creek? Did that sort of gossip ever interest you anyway? He's a fine man, isn't he? He's willing to take care of you, and he has the means to do it. And he wants you. He's so sick with love for you, he can't even sleep.
But did he really say that?
He told me he's been in love with you for years. He said he always thought you were the sweetest girl in Rattay.
That's true. We used to meet now and again and exchange a few words. Well, he always treated me nicely. By all that's holy, you're right. I'll stay here. May the Lord watch... Herman?
Yes?
Can I stay here with you?
You mean for good?
If you don't want me to.
You can! By God, you can! You've made me the happiest man in the world.
I was surprised myself, but I wasn't sure Betty would even want to sell them, so I asked for a high price, and he says, "That's fine," and started counting out the coin there and then.
Just like that? Well, I heard about him. He's a right skinflint. And what did Betty have to say?
She was well pleased, as you can imagine. Even more when I told her what would make everything.
That's great.
Yeah. Takže debilní mrtky. Myslím, že už by to mělo fungovat. Takže hrajeme takovou českou klasiku Kingdom Come Deliverance. Měli jsme možnost zahrát si Kingdom Come Deliverance. Momentálně se pokoušíme okrást jakéhosi bohatého zmrda jménem Věkoš Pruda, což je směšné jméno. Plížíme se za ním městem, budeme se pokoušet ho okrást. Můžeme se podívat na nějaký stats. Ještě jsem, jak se můžete podívat tady na začátku, vůbec nezačal dělat hlavní příběhovou linii. Dopustil jsem se 3 vražd, za které jsem si odseděl plných 10 dní v žaláři. Potom jsem se rozhodl dělat sidequesty tak, abych pomáhal místním chudákům, somrákům a žebrákům. Jeden z těchto questů je okrádání, vlastně to myslím, že nekonečný quest, okrádání těchto debilních kreténů z tohoto města. Co je na tom zásadní, je to, že většinou dostaneš třeba 25 zlaťáků. Já mám skoro 1000, takže to k hovnu, ale je skvělý krást. To mám hrozně rád. Ale nejdřív budeme čekovat to, jak prostě ta hra vypadá úplně skvěle i po hodně letech. Tady dává chudákovi věci, prostě čekujte, jak je to strašně promakaný. Asi se na to vlastně už nikdo teď nekouká, ale to je jedno. Tak, a teď se pokoušíme toho zmrda někde tady najít. On tady chodí po městě. Hele, ty vole, měli vždycky tyhle ty lanterns, neměli dřív normálně ty. Tady tyhle ty louče. Nějaký divný, ne? Není to nějaký update? Ty pičo, prostě v téhle hře úplně nejlíp udělaný rozkládání světla do tmy, co jsem snad kdy viděl. To je fakt krulý. Takže, samozřejmě, kdo tu hru hrajete správně, tak víte, že máte sbírat kytky a z toho mít peníze. Yeah. To je tak krulý, to je tak strašně krulý. Čekuj to, ty vole. Musím najít toho úchyla debilního. Byl by skvělý, kdyby šel domů. Tam bych ho okrad. Jo, on už šel domů. Budu se chovat jako úchyl a čumět mu do bráku. Jo, no, tady má zavření okna, ten kretén. To je debil. To je dement, ty vole. To není možný. Jak mám kurva asi vlíz do baráku, když tady jsou všude chodí nějaký fízlové. Pokusím se to nějak udělat, nejspíš to nevyjde. Ty píčo. Jak to mám jako udělat? Kde chrápal ten kripl debilní? Nevím.
God grant you good health.
Tyba, tak to asi nevíde. Tak pojď ty, malá mrtko.
God above.
Ne, ne. Kurvo. To je průse. To je píč. Ne.
Got you at last. Now you'll get what's coming to you.
Yeah.
What?
What?
You dare to ask? Even if I ignore your other crimes, your brawling is reason enough for me to clap you in irons. Personally, I'd rather string you up. But unfortunately, all I can do is throw you in jail.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Ratai sent me on a secret mission. And to do it, I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
My heart bleeds for you.
Srovnává z mrtky. Tak píči.
Got you at last. Now you'll get what's coming to you.
What?
Don't pretend you don't know what's what, you whore son. Here you are, wandering the land with a corpse on your back, getting up to all sorts of no good, and now you play dumb. If it was up to me, I'd send you straight to the chopping block. You're lucky the law will only let me throw you in jail.
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore. The fate of the whole empire hangs in the balance between King Wenceslas and King Sigismund. High politics, you know? Not a peep to anyone.
Do you think I'm so stupid as to fall for such a fairy tale? Not a chance.
Jail it is, then.
You'll love it there. It's all set up specially just for the likes of you. And hand over all the stuff you stole.
What's he doing here?
Oh, damn it, I'm hungry.
Já vítám novýho sledujícího, moc si toho vážím, zůstaňte s náma.
I'm from the Scullets, good folk. You all know what happened there. Help your neighbour.
God be with you.
I've got that ring.
Ha! That'll bring tears of joy to that poor widow. I hope you filled your own pocket while you were at it. You're a handy lad. You could be king of all the thieves in Rattay.
What else have you got for me?
Something really special this time. There's a stuck-up cloth merchant from the Dechko who comes to Rattay from time to time. The bastard claims poverty is God's punishment on us for our sins. I'd like to show him what God's punishment looks like. Now, if you were to lift his guild seal from his pouch, he'd never live down the shame of losing it once the guild gets wind of it.
The mills of God grind slowly but surely, eh?
And we'll help them along. As a reward, I'll get you something really wonderful. Just wait and see.
I'm on it.
Very well.
I feel quite hungry.
Just roast it with a bit of lard, the same as usual, but add some rosemary and juniper.
Nečumbrku.
Rosemary, the best thing.
Rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and see. Good health to you. Good luck to you.
Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
Greetings. What do you need? Good luck then.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
Vegetables, fruits, apples, cucumbers, onions. Come get 'em.
What do you say to this?
That's not enough. Finally.
that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Neodbývaj tak nakrátko, milého, odejde ti, nebudeš mít žádného. Preletuje v lesi ptáček nejeden, já nebudem bez frajerky jeden den.
Jste se kadí.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Talmberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
God be with you, good sir.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Could be. Go see Armand, the executioner. Long as you got the stomach for dealing with a fella that's cursed. Oh, and another thing. Berthold, our local gamekeeper, was looking for help with something a while back. Why don't you ask him if he still needs help? Take care now.
Want to try your luck? Dice?
Točí mi 8 lidí? Tak to kurva jste to nehráli.
May the best man win. Curses. Why did I even start this game? This'll be the one.
Druhá nejlepší minihra po Gwentu.
We'll see. That's it.
Ty jsi zdachnul, more.
Oh no.
Lol.
It's really going my way today.
Trochu.
Now you. This'll be the one. God's holy hat. You're lucky. Too damn lucky for my taste. I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
God be with you, good sir.
Can you help me with training my...
Certainly.
I'm interested in more...
Wouldn't you rather look...
Well... I'd like you to show me...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice...
All right, but it'll...
Isn't that quite a lot? Satisfied?
You won't convince me with that. Sorry, but I'm not going to teach you...
I'd like you to show me some
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot? Since it's you...
Well, now. Agreed.
Any work for me here by any chance?
That depends. How's your hearing?
What?
I said, how's your hearing?
It's perfectly fine. You don't have to scream at me. I mean, why are you asking?
Because there is this one little job going. But I need someone who knows the area well and has good ears.
I ought to be able to handle that.
Fine. So here's the problem. My friend is a birder, and he left a few rare nightingales with me for safekeeping. They're good to trade. Rich gentlemen hang them caged up in their chambers. It keeps their wives from fretting when they're off drinking and wenching.
I see.
The trouble is the nightingales are gone. I don't know how, but the birds have flown.
Hang on, surely you're not asking me to go flapping around looking for birds?
Not exactly. Luckily, their wings are clipped, so they won't be far, and the watchman in the tower told me they headed off toward Brannock. I have traps prepared. It should be easy enough to catch them in those.
Fine, but how will I know where to put the traps?
I hear they like pine woods, and there's a pine-covered hill just before Brannock.
Right, bloody great wood.
That's just why you need to listen out. Nightingales have a distinctive song. When you hear it close by, you set a trap on the spot. They kept twittering away the whole time they were here, so I can remember the tunes. I'll sing them to you.
I can't wait.
It went something like this.
What? People keep birds like that in their houses? It's like the sound a cat makes when you pull it by the tail.
You know how it is. The gentry's got all manner of odd tastes. The question is, can you remember it?
Can you repeat that?
Of course. Remember it now?
Can you repeat that?
Of course. Remember it now?
Yes, I'll remember.
Right, here are the traps. Don't forget, once you hear a nightingale, set a trap nearby. You ought to be caught in it after a while.
I'll do that.
luck to you.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.